reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? So that I counting days until the second go. If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Turn this shit around, start to top the youngs. It's all you need to do. Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? So that I counting days until the second go. If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Turn this shit around, start to top the youngs. It's all you need to do. this far. Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe at home? Together counting days until the second glow. If you're gonna make those changes, you have to let me know. Turn this shit around, just start to top the notes. It's all you need to do.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to We Are Tottenham TV for another Good Morning Tottenham. Obviously, it's the massive game in the Conference League tomorrow night. Vitesse away, 5:45 kickoff, so an early kickoff for you guys tomorrow, where we'll be covering the watch-along and the post-match fan show, and obviously David Harris on the pre-match pump-up as well. But we've actually got a bit of breaking news to bring you this morning, as Steve Bruce has been sacked, well, they say by mutual consent, but I don't know how mutual it was.
It was very nice for them to let him manage the 1,000th game.
Yeah.
It was pretty much like, look, we'll give you that, and then you're gone, mate. It was like literally one of the first things they did. Like the next week, he's like, got to get rid of him, and it was inevitable. Everyone knew it was inevitable. You could see in his post-match interviews that he wasn't confident about staying for any length of time. So it's all about.
It was really actually uncomfortable watching him over that period.
It was. I felt bad for him, to be honest. But there you go, Steve.
You know what? Job. Even before the takeover and stuff, the fans wanted him gone as well. So you know what I mean. So not really much of a surprise, is it?
No, it's not. The fans want exactly. The fans have never liked him ever since he got appointed. They've been on his back. So it was only a matter of time. And now apparently Fonseca's running.
Oh really, Fonseca? Did he not go?
He didn't go anywhere in the end.
Oh, he didn't go anywhere in the end.
No.
That's interesting. Fonseca. That would be an I mean, I heard
Lampard.
I've heard of. Well, to be honest, I've heard loads of rumours. Lampard. I heard Ralph Rangnick.
Yeah.
I've heard a few different names. So we'll have to see how this
Flavour
one plays
of the month
out.
is Fonseca at the moment.
I see. So look, we'll see how it goes. Fonseca might be a good shout for them, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see. If they do go down this season, how many years do you reckon that puts them back, or do you reckon they'll just be straight back up?
They'll be straight back up. Oh, of course they'll be straight back up, but
you reckon it'll be a case of like
it sets them back, but they will be straight back up.
straight back up, and then like when they come back up, do you reckon they'll just kick on from there, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Never thought that we'd go this far. Don't stop now.
All right, sorry about that, guys, but we are back. We are here for the match preview. Vitesse against Tottenham tomorrow night, 5:45 kickoff. A nice early kickoff for you guys. But when you look at Vitesse, the team that we're coming up against, they're on fairly good form. 3 wins out of their last 5 games, 6th in their league. I mean, Ajax are just completely destroying everyone in that league this year again. But Vitesse not doing bad. They beat Feyenoord not long ago, who are also on themselves nice little bit of run of form. They lost 2-1 to Rennes last time out in the Conference League. So, I mean, we should really be looking to win this game quite comfortably. But having said that, I really don't want to see any of those starting 11 that played against Newcastle play in this game.
Yeah, I think in terms of the level of competition they are, obviously they're much better side than Mura were last time out. I think they're a different level to them.
They beat Mura 2-0 away.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure they're a much better side than Mura, being coming from the Dutch league. As much as it's not the best league, it's definitely a step up from a lot of the other leagues we're going to come up.
Yeah.
Exactly, Slovenian or Moldovan or Romanian, all that kind of stuff. They're probably similar level to Passos that we played in the pre-season game, and we saw when we made a host of changes and played a bunch of youngsters in the first leg against Passos, we got unstuck and we lost. And I think if we were to do the same in this game, I think we would lose. I really believe that. So I think there needs to be a bit of strength in the lineup. I have the feeling if we play both neither Kane nor Son, if we play Scala up front, I reckon we'll struggle to score. That's the feeling I get in this game. So I've got a feeling he's going to go for one of them, unfortunately, which with West Ham coming up on Sunday wouldn't be ideal. I would give Scarlett a go, but I've got a feeling he's going to want to just win the game and try and get through the group as quickly as possible. And he would need to probably play one of Kane and Son up front for this game to do that, because Scarlett has struggled so far whenever he's been given an opportunity. Against Mura, he wasn't able to affect the game. Against Passos, he wasn't either. And do I see Nuno giving him a run out against Vitesse after those 2 performances? I think it's hard.
The thing is with Scarlett, like every time he's played in a team with not much around him, kind of thing. I'd like to see him with a bit of the first team players around him, with a bit of creativity, players that can feed him through. You know what I mean? Because he's been out on his own pretty much the 2 times he's played.
I just think he struggled.
He did struggle, and I think that's why he struggled. I think, yes, fine, he's not physically imposing and he's got to grow into his body, and you know he's got a long way to go to get to that physique level of a Premier League footballer. But I think that if he had players around him that could really help him out, I think you would see a lot better Dane Scarlett.
I don't know. I think he had players. I think he had good players around him before. He had like Hill and Lacelso, but he just wasn't able to get on the ball at all. Like he had, I just think he's not ready yet. That's just. I don't think he's a bad player or anything. I just don't think he's ready for that step up. Just every player develops at their different stage. I'm sure he's going to be a big player for us in the future. I just think right now at 17 years of age, it's not fair to expect him to be ready at this age.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? And so, I don't think it's a case of he has to try this formation. I'm sure maybe if we played him in a 2 up top with Kane, he would get a lot more joy because the defenders will be drawn to Kane and he'll leave a lot of space for Scarlett. But
you know, playing him up front on his own in a Conference League game or any game, right? And you've got the players, the Conference League squad in there with him. I think it's just an uphill battle from the start, and like he's always going to be isolated like that in that sort of system. And I think play him up front.
Yeah, but that's what we need. Like that's the only chance. He's never going to play in the first team. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I know that, but
team.
I'm saying like in a Conference League game, if we're going to play him in a Conference League game, put him in and around, put another striker up with him, give him some more help. You know what I mean?
But that completely defeats the point of giving Kane and Son a rest if we need Kane and Son to play
Yeah, I
with
get that.
Scarlett.
I get that, but also it's all about nurturing his talent and also giving him a bit of confidence as well. And I think like we could leave out one of Kane or Son and play them with Dane Scarlett. You know what I mean? It gives us a bit of flexibility, just not much. And that's the situation that we're in right now because we don't have that flexibility because we didn't buy the players in the summer.
Correct, and that obviously goes down to the recruitment. Obviously, we all know that. But I'm just saying, if we're doing all these things to try and fit Scarlett in, I mean, you might as well just carry on the formation and we're going with, so that all the players are up to speed with it instead of change the whole formation to fit in Scarlett. It doesn't make much sense. If we're not going, the only reason to play Scarlett is to give Son and Kane both a rest. If you're not
one of them a rest.
I think both of them.
I mean, at least one of them. At least.
If you're going to give one of them, you might as well just not play Scarlett and then play a 4-3-3 with Bergwijn and Gil. You know what I mean? And then play one of them. Why play both of them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could do.
So like either he plays as a replacement for them. That's the only reason I see to play Scarlett. I wouldn't play him to play him alongside one of Kane or Son because I don't think it's necessary. Like in that instance, because as much as I want him to do well, I want him to grow for sure. But he's 17; he's got time on his side. Like, there's no reason to rush. Why are we rushing him? Like, I feel like
we're rushing him because we didn't buy anyone.
Yeah, but
That's
I feel
a
like
fact.
it's not fair on him. It's not fair to
It's
rush
not
him
fair
and
on
to
him.
keep playing him and like.
But it's the situation we're in.
Yeah, but I don't think it is. Like, it's the situation we're in, yeah, but I don't feel like I feel like it's better to use Kane and Son probably more than to use Scarlett now when he's not ready. You might as well just wait till January to try and get an reinforcement. That's just the reality, I think. I wouldn't try and just ham fist Scarlett in just to get him in just because he's a young striker. You know what I mean? He has to be ready for it, and we risk like him losing a lot of confidence in himself if he keeps struggling the way he has been. I feel.
Yeah.
That's the worry
But
I get.
ultimately, like with West Ham around the corner, with Man United around the corner, Burnley in the cup as well. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was up to me, I would really. I might play Dane Scarlett again, just because I find the games on the weekend are so much more important. To be honest, to keep that good winning feeling in the league.
Yeah, I understand that, and to be honest, I wouldn't be against playing him like on his own, and even if he's not ready, because I just feel like giving Kane and Son the rest is that important, that and keeping them fresh for the weekend and not risking them in these kind of games in the Conference League. For me, yeah, I would go with Scarlett, but as Nuno as a manager trying to take the Conference League in a semi-serious way, I just feel like he won't. But
I think we should take it more seriously when we get into the knockout stages, and I think we're going to get through this group. We're going to get through this group no matter what, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I think he'll want to show respect to Vitesse. Vitesse, as much as they're obviously not one of the top sides in Europe or even in their league for sure, but the Dutch league is not that. Look, it's a half decent league. It's not like a complete shit show of a league. You know what I mean? If you don't play. If you play a completely weakened team, you're going to get turned over. They're not that bad that you can just put anyone out and win.
Definitely. Yeah,
So I
that.
feel like Nuno will want to put some respect to them by the lineup he puts out.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I get.
Yeah. But when you say respect, I mean, how far does he take it?
Probably one of Kane or Son.
One of Kane or Son.
Bergwijn.
Bergwijn, Hill.
Yeah.
Højbjerg and Skip
Lo
for me
Celso
have
probably
to
gets
rest.
a run out, I reckon.
Højbjerg and Skip have to rest for me. That means Harry Winks will probably play.
Yeah, I think Lo Celso plays.
Lo Celso, Winks, and who else in that middle?
Yeah, I read maybe Lucas play. I probably want to Skip or Højbjerg going to play, aren't they? That's reality.
If it is one of the two, which one would you rather see play?
Probably Skip, because I think his role and his age, I think the more games for him, the better anyway. I think the more he gets used to playing with his teammates, the better. And his position, I don't think he does as much, he exerts as much energy or covers as much ground as Højbjerg would. I think Højbjerg really needs to be at top freshness to be effective. I think Skip can play 2 games in a week more than Højbjerg can, in my opinion. So I probably would pick Skip. And he is more of an anchor as well. Might allow Lo Celso a bit more freedom if Skip's on the pitch than if Højbjerg's there. So that's why I'm going for Skip.
And then what's the situation with fullbacks? Because we don't even know if we got like Sessegnon's out injured.
Davis was on the bench.
Oh, was he on the bench? So
he'll be there.
Davis will probably play, won't he?
He'll be there. Davis will be there. Sanchez will be there.
And Doherty.
Tanganga.
Or Tanganga.
Tanganga will be there probably. And Rodon.
So, yeah. And Rodon and Sanchez at the back. So
Delhi. Completely forgot about Delhi. He's going to play.
Delhi will play, yeah.
Delhi
so,
will play.
I mean,
Maybe not even wings.
What do you think? Delhi is the Delhi Skip.
Delhi is the cam.
Delhi Skip and Lo Celso. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a team that should be winning.
Yeah, that's a respectful team.
That's a team that should be winning comfortably, and like the majority of that team didn't play on last week, so it's good.
Yeah.
Apart from one of Kane or Son, none of them played last week.
Yeah, pretty much, except for if you're playing Skip.
Yeah. Skip and one of Kane.
So you can change it, but I just feel like if you put Scarlett in, maybe I don't know. I think I feel like he won't. He's not going to do that. I just got a feeling he won't do that.
All right. What is your score prediction for the weekend?
Well, for tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
No, the weekend's too early for that. If it's that sort of lineup, we should win. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, but I think we should win about. I'll go 2-1.
2-1.
It'll be a close game. I think Vitesse are no rollovers. I don't think it's going to be that easy. For that kind of team, we should win, but I don't think it's going to be like the easiest game.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually like
Chelsea B team.
Yeah, literally like the groups that we could have got in the Conference League. This is probably like so hard compared to all the other Conference League groups.
By far the hardest.
You know what I mean? Like Vitesse, like we were talking about the Conference League when we saw all the names in the hat. We're like, who are these names? And then suddenly we're in a group with Rennes and Vitesse, and we're like, oh, this is actually a hard game.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Which is interesting. Even the qualifier, we were like, oh, you know what, this
Passos, all Portuguese, exactly. Not getting all these other teams, but look, obviously we should be fine in the group. It's not the most exciting game, but hopefully with that kind of team, Bergwijn gets some minutes as well. It'll be good to see him back in the team.
See Galini get a run out as well.
Yeah, Gil again. I'm always enjoying watching Gil play. So I'm excited to see that kind of lineup, but just have to hope we get 3 points and not too many injuries to whoever plays up front.
I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs. I always get a bit confident before these games, and then when we see it actually with our own eyes on the pitch, I mean, it's just not great, is it, in these Conference League games? And it's like it's just a bit similar to like the Europa League group stages and all that kind of stuff. Just a bit of nonsense football. But hopefully we can get the ball on the ground today and take it to them from the first minute and get a comfortable win and keep that good feeling for the West Ham game this weekend. So I'm going 3-1. My brother's going 2-1. I want to know your score predictions in the comment section below, as well as that is our match preview. But let's move on.
Just quickly, though, actually, Alistair Gold has just said an update, which is interesting. He says, unless my eyes are deceiving me or they are just hidden away on another pitch or in the gym, it doesn't look like the 10 outfield Spurs players who played at Newcastle are involved in training at Hotspur Way today. He went on to say,
well, there you go.
I mentioned this in my talking points this week, how I like how like the Passos away and Wolves preparation at the start of the season, it might serve Spurs better to keep the starting 11 to face West Ham in England, preparing for that match on Sunday. So he's implying it's possible that they might not even travel, but we'll see. He's talking about training, so he's not talking about them being on the flight, but looks like there's a possibility that the 10 players might not travel and stay in England.
Which is very interesting, and I
maybe
think
Scarlett will start. That implies Scarlett will start.
That them not travelling is not a good one in my opinion, because then there's just no options off the bench, even if it's going bad. We need to take them for the options on the bench. Remember in that first leg of the Passos, we had no options on the bench
when it wasn't going right, that was it.
Yeah, and then there's no way to change it. So if that's true, then I can't go 3-1 anymore. That's for sure. If that's the case, then I'm going to go for like something like 2-2 or something.
Yeah, it might even be a draw if we have no options. Well, we could blow them away. And then maybe like, get a clean sheet or something. But Looks like we are going to go with a very weakened side. And no, look, I'm honestly not against it. Yeah, we might need option off the bench, but honestly, as I've said before, I want to prioritise the league. So I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. If it means that we've got a much better chance of putting in a performance against West Ham and we're going to be a lot fresher, I'm all for it. I'm willing to lose tomorrow, honestly, to go for to prioritise the league. That's just my position. So I'm happy with that.
All right.
Personally.
All right, that is our match preview. Let's move on. It looks as though that there will be none of the players that played at Newcastle or that were in the starting 11 at Newcastle travelling out to Holland. So that's a very interesting one. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. But let's move on. Let's talk about this new and improved Super League. Is the Super League still alive, Sim? There's been some rumours floating about over the past 24 hours. This one is from, I don't even know, they're a German publication. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, but their points are no permanent clubs in the Super League, clubs to qualify on a domestic performances. All leagues in Europe can qualify, and there'll be a second division with 20 other clubs. And the ESL will provide financial help for fans to attend away games.
So, by the way, this is a German publication claiming that they've got access to confidential documents that claim that the Super League is still trying to make the Super League work, basically, and this is the new proposed Super League, which is about to come about. That's what they claim. We don't know if it's true. This I don't know how reliable they are, but this is what they're saying, this German publication about the European Super League. And look, as much as whenever anyone mentions Super League, everyone gasps and goes back. Look, I was never against the idea of a Super League. I'm just against what they were trying to implement in April, which would have killed football. It would have killed competition in the Premier League, the domestic league, and it would have killed the football pyramid. And I was completely against that. I wasn't completely against taking power away from UEFA and all that kind of stuff. I think football does need a bit of a shake-up in that sense. So I'm not against that. I'm not against any sort of Super League whatsoever just because it's called a Super League. I'm against it. That's not the case. Yeah. I'm just against what they proposed in April. I thought it was horrible and disgusting. But this, look, I have to obviously see what the full plan, the full details of what when it comes out and all that kind of stuff. But just on the basis of what that's saying, a 20-person league. Obviously, right now there are 32 teams in the Champions League, in the group stages. So if you cut that down to 20, it's a much more refined competition in a 20-man league. I don't know if there'll be knockouts at the end or anything, or it's just a league season. Are you adding and literally an extra league season to teams in midweek? Is it going to go further? Because I can't imagine if it's home and away, it's another 38 games.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's a bit crazy. How many games right now is in the Champions League to go if you go all the way to the final? So you're playing
6 games in the group.
6 games in the group, and then it's last 16 is 2, so that's 8. Quarterfinals is 2, so that's 10. Semi-finals 2, 12, and then final is 13 games. Yeah. So that's an extra 5 games. That's crazy.
The amount of games is purely crazy, but the actual idea of the in comparison to the last Super League is night and day.
It still needs to be refined. I think.
Yeah, but they're on the right track.
That is more in line of what I'm looking at. What would be acceptable in terms of, anyone in the league can qualify for it. It changes. No one has a set position. I kind of like the idea of a more refined competition with more games against the top teams, which will be good, which will be fun. I think that'll be nice. And an actual league as well, which I feel like if you have because the Champions League, a lot of luck comes into it. If you have a league like that, there's no luck. It's just whoever's the best wins. You know what I mean? You can get a lucky draw in the Champions League where, you know what I mean, where you get a good run to the final or something. It rarely happens, but it can happen. You can fluke like we did. We fluked our way to the final, and and you can end up winning it. It doesn't mean you're the best team in Europe if you win the Champions League, but in that kind of competition, that would really set a bar as if you win that, you are no one can.
Yeah, you can't knock it.
Yeah,
you can't.
But how do you add an extra 25 games to the calendar? You can't. So I don't know if a 20 club league is the answer.
Maybe it should be 2 divisions of 10 teams.
Yeah, maybe that would be because what's that? You're adding an extra. Then you would be adding an extra. So 18 towards. Then you're only adding extra 5 games.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like the thing is though, in comparison to what they're trying to do there, let's say it's 10 games or 20 games,
For
whatever.
10 teams, then who do you decide gets in? You know what I mean? It's so difficult.
Yeah, but I'm saying if this is going to be the way forward again instead of the Champions League, that means no knockout football in Europe, which doesn't sit right with me as well. You need knockout football. I mean, that's what makes it all so exciting.
Yeah, it would be definitely difficult to have no knockout football. Yeah, because that's where like the real dream nights are made of. You know, obviously you get in league format, you get unbelievable.
No extra time, no penalties, no drama. You know what I mean? Yes, of course, there's going to be drama like later on in the league when it gets all.
Yeah, but you know, we in the Premier League, we love it, don't we? We love.
Yeah, of course, we love the Premier League, but the Champions League offers us something that different. You know what I mean? Champions League is proper special. Like those nights in the Champions League, those knockout nights, which you'll never get again. You'll never get those nights that we had in Ajax, and those nights we had in Man City. You know what I mean? Those nights won't happen.
Unless, they get replaced with, winning away to get 3 points.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not the same,
so it's
is
just
it?
basically they're basically adding another league, but in Europe. It's going to be the same as the Premier League, just with better teams.
Yeah, and if it's 20 teams, you're pretty much taking 12 teams right now out of the Champions League and then making it a 20 team league, and that league would be bloody strong. That would be a tough league to compete in, which would make it all the more interesting and all the more better when you do get wins and you're doing well in that league. That would be very, very exciting. But I just can't see how it's possible to add 25 games to the calendar.
Yeah,
I can't see how that's possible. Maybe a 15-person league, because 10 is 10 enough. It's like you need two Spanish teams, at least 2 Spanish teams, and you need 2 Italian teams, and then
no, I think you do 2 leagues of 10 each.
What with promotion relegate with
a Super League A and a Super League B,
and then goes into knockout.
Potentially then go into knockout, but then that's creating even more games. But I was thinking like similar to what they're having here, instead of 2 divisions of 20 each, 2 divisions of 10 each.
Right. Well then. Okay, and then the teams in the lower 10, who is that? Is that like, and then you win this?
I'm not sure how they're going to qualify for it because they haven't stated.
Is it like the champions go into A and the people who finish like 3rd and 4th go into B? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe the champions go into A and the runners-up go into B, or something like that. Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
Because I think a 20 team league, A and B, it's just too much.
That's
it's just too many
much.
games.
You can't
play 2 seasons in one.
You can't.
It's just too much.
It's not possible.
No.
You can't add an extra 25 games. There's nowhere to. Well, right now, we're looking at the current calendar, right? Even now till like December, and there's 2 games a week. If you're in the cup and you're in Europe right now, you'll get 3 games a week at the moment.
Yeah,
like non-stop.
Unless the Conference League, the Super League teams like go out, veto the League Cup or something like that.
And even then, there's not enough. It's not.
Because you're taking away the Champions League or European competition. You'll take away the League Cup, then maybe it is enough.
Just by doing
you're taking
that.
away all pretty much the midweek games, aren't you? By taking away the League Cup and Europe.
Yeah, but you don't play an extra 25 games.
No.
As we said, you play
how many games is the League Cup all the way through?
That's you start off with last 32, last 16, last quarterfinals, semi-final 2 games, and final 6 games.
6 games, and what did we say the Champions League was?
If you got to the final, it's 13.
And the Europa League is even longer than the Champions League, isn't it? It's a round longer.
So 15. That's 15 in Europa League, 13 in Champions League. But that's only if you get to the final.
Yeah.
This would be every team.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how. I would like to see what people.
Josh Wigan in the comments says you're not reading it correctly, lads. It's 16 games.
What's 16 games?
That's not what we see here. It doesn't say it's any games, to be honest. Did you have the actual article there?
I do have the article here, actually, yeah.
So what's that saying?
It's a Super League with 20 teams and a second league with 20 teams for which all clubs could fully qualify would be possible, they say. The Super League would wooze the audience with its own fan charter. Fans should receive grants to travel to away games. At the final game, 70% of the seats are to be reserved for the fans and the finalists. For half of the fan tickets, the prices should be limited to a maximum, whatever that means. The league wants to break the supremacy of UEFA, which is both the regulator and the sole host of the tournament in European football. In other sports such as ice skating, the class, whatever.
Sorry, what? Ice skating?
They're talking about the makeup of it. One sec. The Super League expects the judges in Luxembourg to judge the same in football. Behind the scenes, significantly more clubs are expressed interest in the project than publicly known. Yeah, it doesn't say too much else about the format. They're just claiming it's 20. It's the Super League with 20 teams and a second league with 20 teams, which all clubs could freely qualify from. That's what they're claiming. And unless it's not home and away, I don't know how. Unless it's the fixtures are done in a different way.
Neutral venue.
Maybe there's neutral venues. Maybe that's what it is, and then that cuts it in half. It's only an extra 19 games.
What would you say to if it was just one game in a neutral venue?
That's getting there because then you're playing 19 extra games, which is if you get to the final 6 extra games. I mean, still a lot. 19 extra games. I mean, I don't know how you fit it all in. The Champions League is a good format. Maybe I don't know.
Plus the added international breaks, 3 games a week in that. You know what I mean? 3 games every international break. As Brian Daigle says, we're all going crazy about the extra international games added to normal 2-game international break. How can we possibly think playing an extra 20 games is acceptable? Injuries will happen.
Well, it's an extra 20 games if it's home and away. 20-person league, 20-team league. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the right format is.
I think ultimately we need more information on this because we don't really know the ins and outs completely. But I think that when you're trying to compare it to the last Super League,
there's I'm much more in favour of that.
It's much better.
It's going in the right direction, although there's more games. It's going in the right direction because at least now it still keeps up that domestic competition. It still allows, in the rules anyway, that other teams could qualify for it, which is fine. It's not a closed shop as much as the other one was, and it also would be an exciting competition to be in as much as it would be extra games. But they just need to find a way of because the workload would be crazy. Yeah, maybe 10 teams. I don't know. But then you're thinking, is it enough? Is there enough teams in there? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't see why
at
not.
the moment, there's 32 teams in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So you're cutting out 12 teams.
Yeah.
So you have to decide who qualifies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because what would you want a quarter of those teams to be English? Because you want 4 or 5? Because the Super League was going to be 5 English teams, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's very true. I think we really need to know more information about this before we even comment more on it, because it's just all hearsay at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just all rumours, and you don't know if it's true. But
we need some proper
that's the
facts. We need some proper facts and proper information.
I don't think this is going away anytime soon, though. As much as people say.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to happen eventually.
All we can ask for is them to make improvements and for it to go in the right direction and for them not to ruin football. You know what I mean?
Correct. And I've got no issue with them taking power away from UEFA and all that kind of stuff. I've got no issue, and Sky and all that, BT, whatever. I've got no issue with that. That's all good.
Newcastle probably getting the Super League before us now.
Yeah, we're gonna be the fall guys, aren't we? Bloody well. At least maybe now we're above Arsenal in the UEFA.
Or maybe Arsenal will be the fall guys.
Yeah, we're above Arsenal in UEFA coefficients now.
And we got a bigger stadium than them.
Exactly.
All right, so that's the Super League. Is anyone waiting to come on? We've got the lines open at the moment to you guys out there in the community section. Members, do come on and have your say on the Vitesse game tomorrow or on the Super League. We want to know your thoughts. But just before we go to the line, shall we do a quiz with the audience out there, with you guys watching? I know Brian Daigle's in the comments. Brian Daigle loves a quiz.
He does love a quiz. I want to just... there's this quote from Steve Bruce on his way out, and he said, it was very hard being called an inept cabbage head. Which I feel sorry for him, but that's just such a funny quote. It was hard being called an inept cabbage head.
That's so funny.
Poor Brucey. Wish him all the best. I think this might be my last job, he says.
Oh, really? He's going to retire,
I always enjoyed the fight, proving people wrong, but that's all it ever seemed to be, a fight, a battle. It does take its toll because even when you win a game, you don't feel like you're winning over the fans. Yeah, I think with Newcastle was just... I felt bad for Bruce because when it came to his time at Newcastle, like, they all took their... He was basically the face of Ashley, like the face of how mediocre Ashley had made them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And so he took all the criticism, which should have been aimed at Ashley, really, and they aimed at him unfairly because it wasn't his fault he was appointed. You know what I mean? And he actually, like, in terms of the job he did,
he didn't do too much of a bad job, to be honest.
He couldn't have done much better. No. Okay, the football wasn't great, but in terms of like results wise, like Benitez did the same, pretty much positionally. Like you can't expect him to be much better than 12th or 11th where he was. So he pretty much did what you expect. So like I felt bad that he constantly getting hounded by Newcastle fans. But so because it wasn't his fault, and that's not fair on him. So I feel bad for him on that. But then when they were hounding him, they were really hounding Ashley. That was the truth.
Yeah. But I think they should have just kept it at Ashley and just left Bruce alone because, like, he couldn't have done anything more, to be honest.
Yeah.
But come on, let's do one of these quizzes. Let's go on to the website. We're going to do one of the Sporkle quizzes with you guys today.
Which one are we going to do then?
Let's do one of the big ones.
Do you guys like Sporkle quizzes?
Of course they do. What kind of a question is that?
Isn't it? Oh. What's going on there? Oh, there you go. It's hard to see, though, isn't it? Maybe do it full screen. Maybe full... All right. Let's see if we can do some quizzes. Tottenham ones. Let's see if we
Tango says he likes snorkels.
Snorkels he likes. What about Sporkle? Top 31 Premier League appearances. Let's see what's good. Tottenham.
Have a look at some as well. Just give us a few seconds, guys, and we're going to bring you some Spurs Sporkle quizzes. I love these quizzes.
We thought we would do it with the fans as well, with the fans' help, which would be fun. Players to have signed for more than 5 million. What's this
How
one?
many players are there?
76.
76?
Yeah.
All right.
We got 8 minutes. Every player signed for more than 5 million.
8 minutes. What about... Wait, just give me 1 sec.
That'd be too easy.
Do you reckon it'll be too easy, that?
That gives you the club.
There's this
What do we
one.
reckon?
Tottenham's last 5 winning 11s against Arsenal.
Last 5 winning 11s. It would all be the same, wouldn't it?
No.
Like similar. Should be. It would all be similar, wouldn't it?
No, the last one we won was...
Last time we beat Arsenal was
Well, I guess they would be, wouldn't they? Well, not the last 5 wouldn't be similar, would they?
Would be fairly similar, I would imagine. Wouldn't be too different.
You get one and it goes into every single, like, Lloris.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
All right, so what one should we do then?
Every Tottenham European goal scorer in the last 20 years. What was that? Let's see.
Can you name every Tottenham player with 5+ appearances under Pochettino?
With 5+ appearances?
That's got to be pretty
How many
easy,
players
no?
is that?
Sounds easy, doesn't it?
That should be easy.
46 players.
Oh, let's just do that one. Let's do the one.
Signed for 5 million or more is
76 players, 8 minutes.
all right, let's try that. We'll try it, and if it goes well, we'll try another one.
All right, maybe we'll all right, Laura, we're gonna do it. I want to know people's predictions. How quickly you reckon we can do it in?
And
we've got 8 minutes.
We want your help as well. We want your help as well, guys. So we're going to bring it up on screen as well. So it's 76 players that have been signed for Tottenham for over 5 million. This is all the players that have been signed for us for over 5 million, I believe.
Here it is. You can see. I don't know if you can. Can they see it well on screen? How does it look like on YouTube when you look at it? Can you see it? Can they see? I can't look at the comments because I've got it on my screen. Is it easy to see?
Yeah.
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 What are the comments saying? They can follow along.
Can you guys follow along? Let me know in the comment section below if you can see on screen clearly what's going on. And
we're going to go in order.
All right, we're going to go in order. Let's start
from most
off.
expensive to cheapest.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready in the crowd?
Are you ready, guys? Are you ready, guys? I want to know if you're ready.
So we're going to go for it. All 76. I want to know people's predictions, how quickly we can do this in. I want to know if they
Someone
think we can
says, Cashaway Play says we're going to do it in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right, let's go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. And Dombele is Leon. Sanchez, Ajax. Sissoko, Newcastle. Lo Celso. Betis. PSV for 27, Bergwijn. Real Madrid for 27 is Reguilon. Soldado from Valencia. Lamela from Roma.
Sessegnon
from Full. Sessegnon. How do you spell Sessegnon? Sessegnon. Yeah, from Fulham. PSV in 2017. Aurier's PSG.
Lucas.
Who was PSG?
Lucas.
Oh, they're both PSG. Sorry, I saw PSV for some reason. Bayer Leverkusen 2015. That's Son,
yeah.
Sevilla for 21 million. That's Gil. Blackburn 70 million. That's David Bentley.
Yeah.
Oh, Bent came in there. AZ Alkmaar for 17 million in
Vincent
20
Janssen. Paulinho's
Corinthians. Modric is Zagreb.
Darren Bent.
Yeah, Bent's there.
Liverpool
for 6.
Robbie Keane.
Metz is
Papasar. Wolves Doherty.
15, yeah.
Southampton Højbjerg.
Hodgeberg.
Fulham 2012. Dembele. Portsmouth 2009. I think that's Crouch or Defoe.
2009, 09, 10. That would be Crouch. Oh. Defoe? Yeah, Defoe. Spark Pavlyuchenko.
Yeah. Lyuchenko.
Chenko. What was it? Pavlyuchenko. Is that not how you spell it?
No.
Pav.
It's a U after the Y. Have you?
There's an L there. Pav.
It's Pavlyuchenko.
Pavlyuchenko. Wigan Palacios.
Yeah.
Wilson Palacios. Leon 2012 for 12 million. Lloris.
Swansea 12 million.
Swansea 12 million. Lorente.
Atletico Madrid 11.5 million.
Alderweireld.
Yeah. Ajax 11.5. That's Eriksson. Rebrov is the next one.
Eriksson. Rebrov.
Dynamo Kiev 2000. Marseille 2016. Clinton in G, I think.
In G. That wasn't in G, no. 16-7. No, in Kudu.
Okay.
Swansea 2020 for 11 million. Roden. Southampton 2016 11 million.
Wanyama. No.
Wanyama.
Yeah, Wanyama.
Leverkusen Berbatov.
Yeah, Berbatov. Ajax 2012.
Vertonghen.
Yeah. Southampton 2007.
Southampton for 10 million. Bale. PSV for 2008 10 million is Gomez.
Yeah.
Leeds United 2019
Jack Clark.
is Clark.
Portsmouth 2010
is Kabul.
Yeah.
Rangers is Alan Hutton in 2009. Oh, running out of time here. Toulouse 9 million is who?
Pamaro.
No, it's not. In Toulouse in 2013. That's not Pamaro.
Oh, that's not Pamaro.
It's Capu.
Oh, Capu, that was it. Barcelona 2008 is
Dos Santos.
Yeah.
Stal Bucharest is
Chiriches. Chorluca's the next one.
Chorluca from Man City.
Sandro's the next one.
Sandro. Saint Etienne is Zakora.
No, wait, Leon.
Leon is in G. It's there already.
Oh, right.
We've got it there. Sorry.
Saint Etienne.
Saint Etienne is Zakora.
Okay.
Southampton 2001. That's Dean Richards.
What was Auxerre?
Auxerre was Kabul as well.
Oh.
Already came up.
Southampton.
Estudiantes for 8 million. I believe that's Foyth.
Yeah, that's correct.
Sevilla 2014 for 8 million. 14, 15. Oh, Fazio.
How long we got left? 3 minutes. Jeez.
Hoffenheim 8 million 2012. Sigurdsson.
Yes. Newcastle 2009 8 million.
Newcastle 2009 8 million. That's Bassong.
Bassong, yeah. Middlesbrough 2008 is that
Woodgate.
Woodgate, yeah. Sheffield United 2009 that's
Walker.
Carl Walker. Forest 2005 is Andy Reid. Real Madrid 2010 that is Van der Vaart.
Van der Vaart.
Newcastle 2005
For 7 million, that's Genus.
West Ham 2004.
Defoe.
Yeah, oh, you've already got
Defoe
Defoe.
and Keane.
Leeds 2002 Keane. Newcastle 97 Ginola.
Is that Ginola? No, that's Ferdinand, I think.
Oh, Ferdinand. Twente 2013 Chadley. Porto 2003 Mendes.
Postiga.
Oh, Postiga.
Yeah, Postiga.
Fulham 2012.
For 6 million. Dempsey.
Yeah. West Ham 2011.
Parker. Yeah.
Wigan
Scott Parker.
2006 Chimbonda. Hertha Berlin 2007.
Boateng.
Blackburn.
How do you spell Boateng? Bloody hell.
Boateng.
Yeah.
Wimbledon.
Blackburn 1999. 5.4 million.
Shit.
Oh, God. We have worth 90 seconds. Who's Blackburn in 1999?
Blackburn 99. All right, go to the other ones quickly. Wimbledon 2000. Ben Thatcher, Neil Sullivan, someone like that.
Thatcher. Man City 2012 is Adebayor.
MK Dons, Dele Alli. Swansea
2014 is Davis. And Vorm.
Davis, Vorm, and Montpellier is...
For 2014, is Stambouli. So the only one left, we got a minute, is Blackburn 1999.
Who is Blackburn 99?
Sherwood, someone said.
Is it? Yeah, Sherwood.
Tim Sherwood?
Yeah, it must be.
There we go. 54 seconds left.
Come on, guys, we did it.
Easy. Come on. The Daniel brothers are undefeated.
Undefeated in Spurs Sporkle quizzes.
There we go. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It took 8 minutes just to tie them in, pretty much. We literally reeled.
That's hard with that time.
Yeah, it's difficult. I'm surprised. They said the average score is 42%. Don't mess with the Daniel brothers' knowledge. That's what I'm talking about. All right, that was good. Everyone enjoy that? Were people enjoying that in the comments, or was it just me and you enjoying it?
All right, fine. There's this one. Tottenham's last 50 signings. You can do that.
Tottenham's last 50 signings.
10 minutes it takes this one.
Right, June House. Honest, I'm just going through the comments now. I've only now just got to see in the comments. Brian Dager was on it with Sherwood. Brian had fun. Leslie Crawford says, "Well done, boys." Spurs for life said, "That would be easy." Let us know if you like those kind of things. We'll do more of them for sure.
Oh my God! What about this one? This is hard.
What's that?
Tottenham's
264.
Tottenham's opening day lineup since the start of the Premier League.
Since this, nah, I wouldn't. I would if you did since 2003.
Yeah, but I reckon the comments can help us out on this one.
Opening day lineup since 2003.
No, since 1993.
Since 1992 even.
It says no, since 93-94.
260 12-minute one.
Do you guys want to go through the opening lineup since the start of the Premier League, or do you want to go for Tottenham's last 50 signings? This is the last one we're going to do today, so let me know what you guys want to do. Let's see what they say in the comments.
What's this? 72 players to have. What's take care Tottenham? No, it's 20.
Let us know in the comment section below. Oh, they want to see last 50 signings. All right, everyone wants to see the last 50 signings one, so let's give it to them.
Well, that should be pretty easy. We just did most of them.
Literally, I know.
What about what's this one? Can you name Tottenham's European goal scorers from the last 20 years? Every goal scorer.
What about this one? Managers of the Big Six since 2000. 2000.
Managers of the Big Six. I reckon we can do quite well on that.
12 minutes.
How many are there?
58. But there's a lot of repetitions, obviously.
Okay.
Since 2000, it's not that easy.
50. How long you got? 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Last 50. Okay.
I like that lineup one though. To be honest, I do like that lineup one.
Opening day lineups. The harder one would be all Tottenham signings under 5 million. That would be a hard one.
How many are there?
I don't know. I can't. There's not a quiz for it.
Oh right.
Someone said Spencer Arnold says do that.
What's that?
Just says do that. What's this one?
Can we name Tottenham's top 30 European appearance makers?
Top 30?
Yeah, it's just got their number of appearances.
Ooh. How long? 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Could try it.
All right. Let's do this one then. All right, we're going to do this one. Top 30 appearance makers. Have you got it there?
No, I don't. Where is it?
I'll send it into...
Let's see.
I'll put it in the live chat. Just click the link.
All right. Where is it?
It's there. I'll put it in.
All right.
All right, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to do Tottenham's top 30 European appearance makers. I think this one might be quite hard, to be honest. But let's see how we go. We need some help from you guys in the comments. So let's see where we go. Here we are. We got 6 minutes to do this one, guys. 6 minutes.
All right, one sec. All right, just has the number of appearances. That's all we have to go on. So, 6 minutes. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're going.
Greaves.
How do you spell Greaves? Greaves. No. Did I not spell Greaves? No, is he not there then?
I can't see how you... No, that's not how you spell it.
How do you spell it? Is it not EA? Jimmy Greaves.
Greaves.
That's what I did, yeah.
Okay.
He's not there.
Okay.
Kane.
Defoe.
Kane's there. Defoe. He's there. Lloris. He must be there. Lennon. I reckon he's there. Aaron Lennon. Yeah. Oh, he's second. Bloody hell.
Wow. Who's our top appearance maker in Europe?
Vertonghen? Vertonghen? No. He's there though.
Perryman. Chivers.
Perryman's top.
Bale.
Chivers. Yeah, Chivers is there. Bale's there. Dembele.
Eric Dyer.
Yeah, Dembele's there. Dyer is there.
Lamella.
Yeah, he's there. 39. Bloody hell. Who's on 48?
Kyle Walker.
Walker. Nope.
Rose.
Rose is there with 28.
Alderweireld.
Oh, yeah. He's just came up there. What's his name? Who the Perryman. There was Roberts. No. Hazard is Hazard there?
No, Hazard won't be there.
Hoddle.
Hoddle maybe, yeah.
No. How can Perryman be there? Who's in Perryman's time?
Archibald. Someone says Ericsson. Sissoko.
No. Ericsson will be there. Yeah. Sissoko. Nope. Son.
Ali. Son.
I've just done Son. Delhi's there.
Someone says Alan Mullery.
No. Mullery.
Modric.
I don't think he'll be there, Modric. No. Nugzoni. No, because only in Europe. No, he won't be there.
Shit, 3 minutes.
Robinson? No. What other players?
Jennings.
Nah, he won't be there. Oh, he is there. 36. Fair enough.
Clements.
Yeah, Ray Clements. Gary Stevens.
I was literally just thinking of that song.
Steve Hodge. Who are the strikers back then? What's his name?
Ozzy Ardiles, Ricky Villa,
No.
Clive Allen.
Ardiles. No. Keane. Robbie Keane. Who else?
Ben Davis.
Yeah, Ben Davis is there.
Trippier.
No. Who else played a lot of games then? Trying to think.
Crouch.
No. Trying to think who played a lot of games from
Got 11 more to go. Wanyama, someone says.
who was part of the squad from like when we went from Europa League to Champions League. Trying to think. Adebayo. Genus maybe, no.
Martin Peters. Winks. Mark Falco.
Peters is there. Falco. No. Winks. Yeah, Winks is there. 26. Bloody hell. Let me think.
Yeah, Brian, we've done Hugo already.
Hugo's there.
Sanchez, someone says. I can't see Sanchez being there.
Sanchez. No. Who else was that?
It's going to be older players. We've got 9 more to go, people. 9 more.
Ledley King's not there.
Ledley's not there. Dawson?
Dawson's there. Gallas? Nah. Sandro? No. No.
Berbatov?
No, I tried him.
Mabut?
No.
Gilzine?
Yeah, Alan Gilzine.
Pavlyuchenko? Dyson? People are saying in the comments.
Dyson, no. Pavlyuchenko. No. Running out of time.
Van der Vaart?
Who was at Tottenham for a while? I tried Van der Vaart.
How many we got? Not long to go. Dave Mackay, someone says.
No. Blanchflower? No.
Knowles. Brian Daigle says Cyril Knowles.
Yep, Cyril Knowles.
Come on, Brian, give us some more, mate. Kabul, Lorente,
Lucas?
Bobby Smith. That could be a good one.
No. Oh, God. Who else is there? We're going to be kicking ourselves a few of these, I reckon. Who else in our top?
Mike England.
Yep, 35.
Did you try Falco? Cliff Jones?
Yeah, Jones. Suakota. Huddleston.
Oh, who have we missed? Who have we missed?
We missed 5 of them.
So who are they?
Huddleston. Tom Huddleston's there. Phil Beale. Chris Hughton.
Yeah.
Benoit Suakoto and Zakora.
That's so annoying.
That's very annoying.
That's annoying, man. We should be getting those.
Huddleston would definitely.
Phil Bill, like fine. I accept not getting that one, but the other ones we should have got. 100%. That is poor form. All right, so I think. Do you want us to bring one of these Sporkle quizzes to Good Morning Tottenham as a permanent fixture? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you enjoy doing these kind of things with us? So let us know in the comment section below. Is there anyone
want to come and chat to us about the massive upcoming game against Vitesse? No one.
Clearly
interested?
not. Clearly not.
No one interested.
All right, so I think that is going to be all today. It looks as though people are liking these quizzes. They're good fun, so we will bring them back. We will bring them back on Good Morning Tottenham. So everyone, big up yourself for coming on today. We'll see you very shortly for predicted lineup and for press conferences as well. So thank you everyone for joining. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.
reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange that how we're safe at home? So that I counting days until a second go. If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Turn the shit around, just start at the top of yours. It's all you need to do.